Yo, YouTube, what's going on? Trey back again to hit you with a video. Now, big shout out to my subscribers who I call my family. All the saints in the house. Yes, we ain't talking about just the New Orleans saints. All the saints of God. Big shout out to you all. Now, I'm not going to preach and I'm not going to be long, but gosh, believe I'm going to be strong. Yes, I am. Now, when I first woke up this morning, I felt my elbows itching. I was like, Lord, what is going on today? What are you trying to tell me, Lord? So slowly as I got through walking my dog, it's like the spirit hit me. Some said, go check your email. So I go check my email and I have about 30, 40 people. My email said, Trey, we waiting on you to do an update to Pastor John Gray. And I'm like, what John Gray did this time? I thought I covered it all. But come to find out, no, I didn't. I left quite a few stones still unturned. So I had to go back and turn all these stones over, if you know what I mean. Now, when I came to my computer, I said, Lord, give me the words to say. Give me something, man. May uplift the people. I just don't want them to just think this is all a jokey joke. But the more I heard of Pastor John Gray and his wife, I guess her name, Aventa Gray. I don't know why I think about a Lamborghini, Aventador. I guess since they bought a Lamborghini, what's that, Murus, whatever the hell that thing means. But anyway, when I hear Aventa, I think about Aventador Lamborghini. Look it up if you know what I'm talking about. But anyway, I said, oh no. Then I started hearing excuses after excuses, like I was in a damn 3-year-old preschool room or damn 3rd grade classroom. You know how kids just make excuses? I'm like, oh hell no. Now we know people have been blaming the devil since the beginning of time, even with Adam and Eve. You know what I'm saying? The fruit, hidden knowledge. When the Lord asks Adam, why did you bite that apple? And he pointed and said Eve, and Eve said it was the serpent that told me it wouldn't hurt me or whatnot. You all know the story. So somebody has been blaming somebody else since the beginning of time. But as people and as men and women of Christ or God or whatever you believe in, we have to take responsibilities for our action. Now, the video I done, and I left it alone. So it's not like I make videos like certain other people just keep going at people, whatnot, and no offense to them. I just, I stick and I move. You feel what I'm saying? I make this video and I'm on to the next one. Just like after I get through with him, I got somebody to cook up in this badass child shot at his daddy. So anyway, I keep it moving. So I'm not focused on tearing anybody down. So let's remember that also. And big shout out to all the other YouTubers and bloggers that spoke out about this. But, it's something about, breaking it down in your own ways. Because I heard a lot of people, big shout out to you all. You all know who you are. But I said I got to go a little deeper because I heard the video and I was flabbergasted. Yes, I was appalled. I was befuddled. I was bamboozled, I felt like. Now, little did I know, and little that you all know, unless a few people, and people was hitting me up. Like, you know the reason why you bought the Lamborghini. I'm like, well, who? Michael Jordan, Scottie Pippen, Kobe Bryant? I mean, damn, did Scottie Pippen wife just leave him? I'm like, well, who? They're like, no, the Pastor John Gray you got through doing a video about. I'm like, well, I thought that was a wedding gift. I thought he just wanted her to have that for a birthday or something. And come to find out, allegedly, and I use a word allegedly very loose, it was alleged that he bought the Lamborghini to try to make up for supposedly, allegedly, getting another woman pregnant. I ain't know nothing about no mysteries or nothing. So you can't say that I started that out. I'm only just chiming in, and they also admitted themselves, which is they is the Pastor John Gray and the First Lady, Miss Aventa Gray. They have admitted this. I was like, whoa, now who is the John? And then for she to say a 16-year-old John, I'm not saying that he did anything illegal for as a 16-year-old. Maybe it was just a figure of speech. But we know what a John means. A John is a trick. You know what I'm saying? You ever heard of police shows, cops, so they talking about who the John is and this and that. We ain't talking about John and Jane Doe. John just is another term for a trick. So she was basically calling this person a trick. It did say Miss First Lady Aventa that she hit the woman with some scriptures. I want to know what scripture did you read from, because all those scriptures should have been reserved for the pastor. But not only did the video, and I'm going to leave a link in the description below so you all go check it out. Matter of fact, please go check that out so you can hear it, because I cannot play the audio because I don't want my channel getting in trouble or whatnot. I don't want any trouble. I don't want anybody flagging the video. So therefore, if you want to hear the audio, which I advise you to, please go hear it from them themselves. That way you can hear the words from the horse's mouth, like we say in Houston. But started making one excuse after another, basically saying that I did all this for you all, and this is the love I get. I started this preaching And this is the mother effing thanks I get. I was like, wow, like he forgot about his own family. You can't blame that on us. You can't blame it on us. You can't even blame it on the rain like Milli Vanilli said. You got to blame it on that head. Yes, this head and that little head that always get in some man's way. And I understand that, you know, women is going to target men with position, just like men going to target certain women with position. They want to share that with you. And some of them just want to tear that down. And true, you do have to watch out for all that. But still, you have to take what? Responsibilities for your actions. So I'm going to go and dig deep into this story. And I'm going to give my opinion, surely, as we go. Why did Pastor John Gray really buy his wife a new Lamborghini? And yes, I would love to buy mine one, but she don't like Lambos. She like Ferraris like me. Anyway, now rumors swirl about the mega church preacher and lavish gift for his wife after an admission of infidelity. I thought it was just a gift for her birthday or wedding anniversary or something. I didn't know this was a Kobe Bryant buy me a $5 million ring and make it up. Like, shit, I could buy my own damn Lamborghini or gift. I don't need you to go out there and buy something for me. I need you to keep your legs closed if I want to be with you. That's all you have to do. You do not have to do anything else. All this buying gifts and shit. When you do somebody wrong, the hell with that. You lucky you want to mess with the right sister, because the right sister would have took that Lamborghini and went and traded that damn Lamborghini and got her a Mercedes, a BMW, and probably a damn Porsche, much as that joker cost. Let's go and start it off. Now, well-renowned Pastor John Gray was slammed, like Michael Jordan, you slammed them damn balls, for buying his wife a pricey-ass $200,000 Lamborghini. But was it a wedding anniversary present like they made us out to believe? Or was it a Kobe Bryant makeup gift? I think it was the latter end, the makeup gift. Now, after the pastor admitted to having an affair, not me, I did not admit the man having an affair. Even when I made my first video, I didn't know anything about no damn affair. I was just like looking at the vehicle, you know, and trying to just make sense of that. That's all I was saying in the first video. So my videos are no way intended to attack. It's to make you laugh and make you think. You feel me? Because I found laughter and humor is the best way to get across to a lot of people. You know, everything is not funny, but this situation is funny as hell to me right here, especially the way that these so-called quote-unquote Christians try to explain their infidelity and stuff, but you're quick to call out the drug dealers. Yeah, we don't need drug dealers. You're quick to call out the people riding by with the boom-a-boom music, bumping DJ Screw and all kinds of 50 cents and shit like that, Jay-Z. You're quick to call out the prostitutes and all that. And some of you all doing worse than them in the church. Ooh, let me hush before I get in trouble. My hands just smoking today. Let's continue. Now, the pastor admitted, he admitted, not me, to having an affair and it was unconfirmed rumor swirled that the other woman was with child. But some other rumors are starting to be confirmed, say this woman is pregnant. Now, I don't know if she already had the baby. I don't know if she's 5, 6, 7 months. I don't even know if she's 9 months yet. I don't think I know. It's a strong rumor. You ever been playing spades and somebody asks you what you got? You say, I get you 3 in a possible, or I can get you 5 or 6. You say, can you get one more to walk? Because if you do, we got it. So is it a strong possibility you can do that? You know how we do when we play cards. So it's a strong possibility that this story is true about this other woman. And I don't know why the pastor must have never heard of the group changing faces. Oh, I forgot he's in the church. He's not into the secular music, but he must have never heard that group by that song by Changing Faces, the group called Can't Be That Other Woman. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Some of y'all clapping right now. Yes, I remember. He must have never heard that song, Can't Be That Other Woman. Let me go and continue. Now, last month, the mega church pastor from Greenville, South Carolina, and big shout out to everybody in Greenville, all in South Carolina, all the surrounding areas, was blasted for purchasing the lavish gift for his wife, Aventa Gray, not long after admitting that he cheated on her. I missed that part. I did not even hear that damn part because I promised I would have put it in the first video. And notice when I did the first video, I left it alone because I got so much other stuff to do. I got a whole roster of videos I be having to do and stuff. I just be looking, just selecting which ones I can do. But anyway, I didn't know anything about this alleged cheating or the mistress allegedly, supposedly being pregnant. I didn't know nothing. Now, this is what the pastor said. He said it so enthusiastically and guiltily, if you know what I mean. Now, he said, we had to keep smiling because even though we were struggling, even though I was failing as a husband, I was already in front of the people, and the people can't really receive my brokenness. Pause. Yes, they can. Yes, they can, because it shows that you are trying to deceive somebody. If you already know you have an issue, and this is a serious issue when you're supposed to be called by the Most High, That's the whole point. The point is, it wouldn't even be this serious with a lot of people. But the fact is, when you give yourself these titles and you say you've been called and you preaching to millions of people, and some of these people do take your word to heart, you have to do what? You have to own what you say. You have to mean what you say. You have to really be who you are, especially when you professing to be a preacher, something that we take serious. It's something that the man above, for those who believe, take very seriously. One thing about it, you cannot blaspheme, you not play with the name. That's the whole point I'm trying to make. That's the reason why I actually went there. Because if it was just in it, Tom, Dick, and Harry, and I use that very loosely also, I wouldn't even made a video. But the fact is, how can you lead people and profess to be a man of God, say you're called, and call yourself a preacher, and then don't expect any backlash when you slip up and do this? Don't you know people sit back watching and waiting for this type of thing to happen? So you cause this upon yourself. It's not nobody else's fault. And nobody else make you do anything. And that voice you heard, that was the voice that you should have known to reject. Because ain't that what you all tell each other in church and stuff? I mean, last time I went, that's what they used to say. Anyway, let's continue. Now, he says that the people can't really receive my brokenness. Because where do leaders go when they bleed? Where do broken hearts go when they can't find their way home, like Whitney used to say? That's why I want to know, where do broken hearts go? Sound like he finna bust out into the damn song. Now, John told his relentless church congregation, so I had to bleed alone. You know what I'm saying? Like, he had that time and the money, and he was just in bed cramping. Like, I had to do this alone. It's just one of them things. And it's just one of them days that a man goes through. You know, y'all women, y'all have y'all days. Men have their days, too. Well, some of them be bleeding, too. Also, not the other way, but you know what I'm talking about. Let's continue. Now, he says, and what's strange is I traveled the whole world, and the Holy Ghost showed up, and people got saved. That is a good thing. And me and my wife just kept smiling. Had that big Cheshire cat smile. That kind of smile. Now, he said they kept smiling, and nobody knew what we were getting ready to get a divorce. Nobody knew that they was getting ready to get a divorce. We didn't know because you didn't share none of that with us. We can't read your mind like Avant said. I can't read your mind. So we don't know what's going on inside your home. But we figure since you're a pastor and we look at you all supposedly in a certain way that everything is good. But we know nobody's life is perfect. But that don't do anything about cheating. That's totally different. And then your pull-out game is weak. You got, don't cheat and commit adultery, which is a sin. But damn, if you're going to be out here, and I'm talking to all my married people and my women also, if you're going to be out here cheating on your husband and stuff, and you feel that wool start throbbing, you got to jump up off of it. You know what I'm saying? Get that monkey, not monkey, not M-O-N-K-E-Y, like I said in the other video, but M-O-N-K-A-Y, monkey. Get that monkey off that wood so you won't be with baby. And men, if you guys up here cheating on your wives, which you shouldn't, because I want to make it be known, I don't agree with that. But at least have your pull-out game on fleek. Have it on point. You see what I'm saying? Just pull it out. And if whatever it goes or whatever it hit, let it hit. But at least try to pull out. At least you can say that. At least you can say, honey, well, look, I know I committed a sin, but I tried to pull out. I caught a cramp in my ass, and I just got locked in there. Say something, but don't sit up here and say like it's everybody else's fault. Let's go and continue before y'all get mad at me. Now, anyway, he said it was getting ready to get a divorce, and you should. You should, because that couldn't have been me. Oh, no, that couldn't have been me. I would have got a divorce. You cheat. Number one, you ain't got to go get no other thought of hoochie pregnant. Number one, you feel me? If I was the woman, you feel me? I'm strong in my masculinity. I don't care. I'm not even like that. So just put yourself in a woman's shoes for a second. That couldn't have been no real woman. I don't know what real woman, especially. Can I say it? Can I say it? Because I hate to hold my tongue. I don't know what real black woman would sit up here and still stay with a man after he done got another woman pregnant, and then cheating, number one, is reason to leave. But then allegedly getting another woman pregnant, I don't know what woman, what black woman or any other race of women, but especially a black woman, would sit up here and stay with the man unless he got that bucket bucks, unless he got that money, And she said, I'll be damned. She didn't say I'll be damned literally, but basically that's what she was saying. If you could read between lines, like, I'll be damned if I let another hussy come up in here and nuzzle up with my husband. I'm going to stand my ground. Church, we going to stand our ground. She got the whole church involved. I'm like, oh, damn, we got to fight the whole church? Hold on. Let's go and continue. Now, he says also, because as long as I kept producing what? Producing that money, nobody cared what was happening at home. I didn't know it was the deacon job to care what happened at your house. I didn't know it was the other missionaries and the mothers of the church. You know what I'm talking about. Big shout out to all the mothers and stuff. I always keep everybody in line, even though they don't listen to them no more. I didn't know it was the usher boy 1, 2, and 3 job to keep the pastor in line and know what goes on behind the door. I didn't know it was the people that was coming in to visit. You know how people come in and visit, y'all tell them to stand up. Well, stand up, visitors, to stand up, tell us where you're from and a little bit about yourself. I didn't know it was their job. We do not know what is going on inside your home. But he says, nobody cared what was happening at home. You supposed to care. That is your wife. You made a promise to that woman. You feel me? You promised to uphold her and respect her and nurture her and be her backbone. Do I must go deeper? Let me go and continue for somebody to get mad. He says, I started listening to the wrong voices and let some people get too close. Well, Pastor, where's your spirit of discernment at? If you can't understand what voices you hear, where is that Holy Ghost to protect you? And I'm not making fun of the Holy Ghost, because that is real. You let it get a hold of you. That is real. So I want you all to understand really what I'm trying to say. I just got my own unique way of explaining things, but it perfectly makes sense to me. I mean, hell, it's supposed to. But anyway, where was your armor of God at? Where was that warrior that's standing there blocking that nookie from getting in your way? Whenever you see that cookie and stuff and they ain't got no drawers on, sitting on the front row. Yeah, I done been up there in the choir stand sometimes. You sing in the choir when I was young, like when I used to go to Church of God in Christ. Yeah, they'd be up there, no drawers on, legs bust wide open, just like this. You drive a truck or throw a rock right up in there. It's hard to focus with all that in your face, but you're supposed to turn your head. You're supposed to turn your head. You get the sweating on your nose and stuff. I'll be seeing them some up there. Sometimes you be seeing them deacon, they be looking around, they be like this. Them jokers be fiending, just like Joda said. Let me go and finish up. Now, he says, I started listening to the wrong voices and let some people get too close. She found out, and she left it alone at first, and then she set it off like she was Queen Latifah, Jada Pinkett, and Vivica Fox. I can't think of the other girl name. Y'all let me know. And he said also, just like a good wife should. Let me repeat that. He says she found out, and she set it off. Just like a good wife should. No, a good wife would have put about 3 knots on your ass. Would have put about 4 knots on your head. We call those May knots. And you might be saying, damn, Trey, why is it called a May knot? Because that's a knot that may not ever go away. That's what you should have had. Well, you had to come outside looking like a damn unicorn or the devil yourself. Like, oh, he's growing horns. He's supposed to be a man of God. No, them not horns. Those knots. She punching the shit out of them on them heads and stuff. Come up there, big ass knots sticking out. Anyway, they says, for her part, Aventa Gray stood in support of her husband, even through the BS and stuff. Got this woman out here looking bad, and she trying to take up for your ass. Wow, I hope I didn't make that rhyme, which I did. And then they said also, he says, and then I prayed for them in him, and the devil loses, she stated. This is Aventa talking. She says, and then I prayed for them in him, and then the devil loses. Wow. You're going to defeat Satan just like that? Okay. She stated, because what's not going to happen, you know how y'all be saying, what you ain't going to do is take my man. What you ain't going to do is take this money, this mansion, this house, this good job he got, these TV shows, these book this. That's what you ain't going to do. But she says, because what's not going to happen is you tell me that I'm going to lose my purpose because someone whispered to a 16-year-old John. Who is the 16-year-old John? I am not saying this. This is what she said. I hope this person ain't on 16. I'm not even going to put it out like that, but maybe the wife was quoting too fast, saying stuff too fast, and she mixed up what she said or whatnot. Let me know what she meant about the 16-year-old John part. And then she says this, I'm not going to lose my purpose. The purpose was your husband. The purpose was your husband. Your husband is the preacher. Now, I heard you was a preacher. That's fine, this and that, but we talking about the man. Your job was to assist this man, which I cannot say if you have done it or not. It looked like you have. You're still dealing with him. So, okay, we give you that. But that was the purpose, though. So, I don't know. Maybe you all have 2 different purposes. Let me know. Then she also says, like a lot of you all say, when you sit up there and tell them something, you say, oh, the devil is a lie. She said, the devil is a lie. Not the person who's doing all this shit, but the devil who's below us or whatever. He's not below you. He's right in some of you all right there. There's no pitchfork man under the ground. That spirit lives in some people, just like the good righteous spirit lives in some people. Oh, I'm not going to preach. Anyway, let's go. She says, I'm standing with my husband, standing. And you can go on back to the pits of hell where you came from. Huh? How that makes sense when she said that I'm standing with my husband, and you can go back to the pits of hell where you come from. I don't understand that part, because he didn't go down to hell and meet the woman he was cheating with. He probably met that woman right there in the church or one of these little conferences or something. That's where you need to go. Anyway, but some are suggesting that great likely bought the vehicle because of the affair. That's what I think. But guess what though? Hey, it's his party. He can cry if he want to. It's his money. So you all say, let him do what he want to do. I'm not counting the man money. I was just amazed, like, you know, just come out and buy a Lamborghini and stuff in the church and knowing the eyes already on the church like it is on the Sparrow. Like, what's going on behind this? And lo and behold, as you look a little deeper, oh, you start seeing the real things going on. That also says there have also been unconfirmed rumors that Gray's, not gays and stuff, I ain't saying the man gay, that Gray's mistress is pregnant. Who is this woman? That's what I want to know. Who is it? It better not be Kiki Wide ass. But for now, it seems to be nothing more than gossip. Well, they always say, where there's smoke, there's a fire. Let me continue. Now, fam slammed Gray after he posted a since-deleted video of him gifting his wife the car on social media. You should have kept the video up. It's already done. That's just like if somebody was sit up here and critique you for something that you done did. Whether you did it for this reason or that reason, leave it up. Shit, stand on your word, stand in your truth. That's all I gotta tell you. See, when you ain't got no backbone, you're subject to fall for anything. Because if you would have stood up just the way you stood up to this alleged mistress, that video would still been up. You would have been proud. Yeah, I did that. I bought my wife that Lamborghini. I was out there being no good. You got to tell it just like that. Don't sit up here and say that it's somebody else's fault or it's the devil's fault and stuff. I mean, if that's the case, where would we be as a people? Where would we get? Somebody go kill somebody. It wasn't me. It was the devil. Somebody go rape somebody. It wasn't me. It was the devil. Somebody slapped the dog shit out you. Not saying to the pastor, but the people I'm talking to, subscribers, my family. If somebody slapped the shit out one of you all and they just say, don't beat me up. Don't shoot me. Don't call police. It was the devil. You can be like, that's what I'll do. And then permits to slay their ass. Anyway, Aventa, in response, reportedly gifted him with an $8,000 Rolex. Give you a $200,000 truck. You give me an $8,000 Rolex. And also, she made this crazy comment that we all remember when she said, I don't see anyone screaming about how basketball players drive, what basketball players drive while they play. And while you do pay to see them play in arenas on field. So basically, an NBA player is an entertainer, just like football player, you know, National Basketball Association, entertainment, just like WWE. So you mean to tell me we supposed to look at pastors, like I said in the last video, as entertainers and pay them? That's what we at with the Creflo Dollar thing with the ATMs in the church? They ought to say something to you. If you got more ATMs in church and you got people around there actually laying hands and helping people, because the word is real. I'm not here to play with the word. I'm just here to try to shed some light to some of you all who still got these fish scales over your eyes and stuff. Don't be deceived and be a fool. You feel what I'm saying? When you know something ain't right, it ain't right. Move on it. I'm not here to judge the man and whatnot, but what I'm saying is this right here. If you're going to sit up here and profess to be a preacher, be a preacher. Just like if you're going to profess to be a blogger, be a blogger. If you're going to profess to be a musician, be a musician. You can't be a damn blogger and you sit up here playing damn crossroads puzzles and stuff and ain't said one word to the people. That don't go together. So if you're going to be a preacher, you're going to profess to be a man of God. We expect you to be that. And when you're not doing that, it is the people's job to call you out. Unless, because you don't want him to call you out. When he call you out, he might call you home, wherever home may be. And I hope you all understand that. My problem is not with the man. He can do whatever he want to do. My thing is this right here. When you're guilty, you're guilty. Period. Point blank. We as adults got to get off of that. We as a people have to start accepting responsibility for our actions. Period. Point blank. That's the main problem I have. And the fact that she said she hit this woman with a scripture. What scripture did you hit her with? And that's the scripture that you should have hit your husband with. First of all, now about him sleeping on the couch and stuff, because the video shows all that. Him sleeping on the couch because his wicked ways and whatnot. You're lucky you was in the house, because like I said, she must really love you or done feel sorry for you, because most women wouldn't even let your ass in the damn house. That's enough for the day. Let me know what you all think about this, because like I said, this is not an attack. This is not no way to count his money, because hell, I don't like nobody to count mines. But at the same time, when you profess to be a preacher, just like if I profess to you all, one day I'm going to preach, then the next day you see me doing something else. It's your job as people to call me out. We can't sit up here and look elsewhere and call out everybody else, the Joel Osteens, even though he came up under Joel Osteen. We can't look and call out the Kenneth Copelands and stuff, the Creflo Dollars, the Joyce Myers, and say this and that, but we have people doing this right here. So, you know, you got to treat everybody fairly, period. Because like I said, it wouldn't matter what color he was. Y'all know me. I call them all out. Anyway, let me know what you all think about this video. And also, what would you do if your husband or wife cheated? Whether your husband got somebody else pregnant, you ladies, and whether your woman went and got pregnant by somebody else, men, what would you do? And also, if that woman was a missionary or if the man was a preacher. You see what I'm saying? It's a little different. Anyway, let me know in the comment section what you all think, and make sure you check out the whole video in the description below so you can really hear all the juicy details. If you like the video, push that like button. If you like the video, subscribe to the channel. Definitely share this video with your cheating ass family and friends and all these hypocrite church members who swear to God, who be swearing to God they shit don't stink and know damn well they all are mixed up, but let them tell it they perfect in the eyes of the Lord. Till then, y'all stay blessed, stay woke, and keep it real with yourself. Because when you keep it real with yourself, guess what you do? You will keep it real with everybody else, including your husband and your wife and your mates. Hope you learned something. I'm out.